Hi, and welcome to Voice of Truth. Are you invested in Mother Nature? And do you love being out in Mother Nature amongst the trees and the waters and the hills and the rocks and all the plants? It's very, very interesting. But years ago, I read the book The Secret Life of Plants by Peter Peter Tompkins and Christopher Bird. And it was such a great book and gave me so much more knowledge in regards to how everything is energy and how energy reads us and we read energy. So everything around us, all the plants and the trees and the things that we have surrounding us are all a part of our journey. And I found this book very fascinating because he spoke about how he discovered that his plants were actually communicating with him. And it started with the lie detector machine, and he was doing tests with that machine. And he was in his office, and he stopped to have some lunch, and he had the machine on his desk, and he noticed that he decided to put the little nodules on a plant leaf, and he wanted to record or to see if there would be any kind of feedback from the plant. And a spider came along the desk, and he went to lift his hand to slap it like this, and all of a sudden the graph on the lie detector machine jumped way up, and he was like, oh, like what's happening here? And so he stopped. He didn't hit the spider, and he waited a few minutes to see what would happen. The graph settled down again, and then he went to do it again, and again it spiked up like this. And so it was showing him, the plant was showing him that it didn't want him to kill the spider. And that was very cool because the plant was communicating with him, like, don't do it, like everything is good, everything is energy, sort of thing, like that. And so after reading that book, I decided that I would start to experiment with my plants. And I started, really going into meditation and going into the root of the plant. And there I would find the communication vessel of the plant. And I was given instructions as to how to feed it, what kind of light it needed. Yeah, and one of my biggest experiments was with my oleander tree that I had for years. Isabel was her name, and she was so beautiful. And I found out that when I was feeling really happy, she would bloom, and the smell would just be through all out the house. And then when there was feelings of maybe sadness, or my energy was a little low, I could sense that she was picking up on that vibration, just like our animals do too with us. So, I think it's really important that we explore that so that we understand that everything is a part of us. And the better we treat Mother Nature, that they respond in a beautiful way too and support us. So when I go for my walks in the forest every morning, I'm talking to the trees and just, welcoming their energy. And I don't even call them trees. I don't, because they're energy. So I say to them, thank you for being a part of my experience in this lifetime, in this world. And I know I'm giving you my energy, and you're giving back to me, and it's just a beautiful experience. So maybe you want to try that, but by all means, that book is very enlightening, and it talks about growing gardens in really like challenging places, but it's all about the love. It's all about the love. So I hope that helps, and maybe you can explore that in your new year. adventures. All right, you can reach me at phoenixrisinghealingcenter.com, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We'll see you next time. Bye.